Okay. Oh my gosh, so sorry about that. I had to shut down my computer, restart me, delete it so I could get back on live. Because it kept saying I was on live and I couldn't see anybody. Okay, so I'll sit here and wait for people to come back. I don't know why cats like to jump on keyboards. I don't even know what he did. I couldn't figure out what the hell he did. So, I have no idea. Anyways, I'm back now. I'll kind of have to try to go through a little bit of what I did before because I deleted the other one. The only way I could get back on live. I don't understand that though. Every time I get on the computer, it's like I have to jump on the keyboard. I love that cat, but he's just a little shit sometimes. He's a kitten, you know. So, hi Anne. Hopefully everybody finds me again. I mean, at night, yeah, like when I'm sleeping, I know they mess around and stuff, but it's just annoying when they come. And then I'm trying to get back on, and Ezekiel decides he wants to jump on the freaking computer. They all try to jump on it. It's like, I don't know why. They like to jump on the whatever. Like to jump on the keyboard. That's weird. I don't know, cats and keyboards. Hey, what about me? Yeah, he's my boy. It's just he's very wild and crazy. He's a sweet baby, just crazy. That's also. Hopefully everybody comes back. Hi, I'm You guys didn't hear me scream, did you? I screamed. Kind of want to go. You guys see my pink light? Isn't it cool? Because I have the big light on, you can't really tell. I could go in the dark and put just the pink light on, though. That would be kind of cool. I thought about doing that. Wait until we get our people back. We had 20 people when that happened. Freaking figures. And then it wouldn't let me get off. It wouldn't let me get off the live. I was like, what the hell? Like, I can't even get off of here. Couldn't delete it, nothing. I had to shut down and start over. Of course. So, hopefully everybody will get back on. So, right? They usually don't like do. I mean, and see, they were all quiet. I'm going tomorrow. So, anyways, I'm gonna get on. I'm going tomorrow, anyways. So I don't know if you want to meet me out there or not, but I'll tell you why I feel very strongly about this area. Was you able to get your yeah, I was. I talked about that the last thanks to you guys, thanks to my YouTube followers, I was able to get him fixed. So he's doing really well now. Thank you very much. I don't know what I would do without my YouTube followers and the help from the people that, you know. So anyways, what I was trying to talk about was I was trying to explain that when me and my friend have been out there, we were checking different areas, but you know, the desert's kind of hard because there's spirits everywhere. And one thing I do have to say is I know they did find a body off of Dawn, which I did not know that at the time that I got the word Dawn. I found out later. So every time I go by there, I want to pull off. I don't know who's there. There must be someone else there because it's literally just like I want to pull off right there. And there's things around there that I've gotten, so it makes me wonder. Anyways, so whenever me and her go out there, I'll have my EVP app on, and it'll always talk to us. Like we'll ask it questions, it'll say yes. It'll say it says a bunch of stuff, right? So I came back very frustrated, and I decided that I was going to, because it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I mean, you can be a good medium and a good psychic. If you're feeling like feeling energy isn't strong, which to me, it's not. Feeling energy is not my strong point. It just started getting stronger this year. So it's hard to understand which way I'm going and all of that. So basically, usually I just go by what I see in my readings, which also this reading matched. I don't know if you guys watch Matter of Perception. I didn't know Matter of Perception knew me or anything about me, but apparently they do watch me, and I never really look at their stuff because, like I tell you guys, I like to go in blind. I don't like to know anything. However, in this case, their stuff matched my stuff. Their area matches my area. So I've been talking with that person. They believe very much so that the area that I'm talking about is correct because it's very close to their area. Anyways, I need to skip back a little bit. So I went out there by myself. What day was it? What day was that? It was Sunday. I went out there by myself Sunday because there was an area that I was like, okay, we need to check this out. And the lady that I had been going with, I don't know if she wants me to say her name or not, but she drives like 4 hours to come with me. We've gone out twice together. Last time she picked me up, so she drove really far. And so thankful for her, but because I wouldn't have been able to go out and go looking with all the areas I wanted to look and check things out. So she tells me, she says, you need to get your butt around and go and check this out. So by then it was like, dumb cat. I swear. Anyways, so by then it was like 1 o'clock. And I'm like, shit, I'm not going to have very long to go out there. So I go out there, I check out this one area, and while I'm there, like my EVP starts talking to me. It starts talking about my hair. It starts talking about telling me my legs are sore, which they were. They were sore from, the day before. And it starts talking about, and my dog I took with me, freaking, he's got shepherd in him, and I know if he had some good training, he would be a good dog for cadaver work. But dogs use their nose anyways, right? They have a better smell than we do. And so I was like, hey, I'm going to take him. So he's with me, and all of a sudden we're walking, and this is just kind of a funny thing. It didn't mean anything. So we're walking, I look down, and my dog's carrying a bone in his mouth. And I'm like, oh my God, where did you get that? It was probably like a chicken bone or something. I don't believe it was human. So I walked back and he picked up another one. But people had thrown trash and stuff, so they probably threw over a chicken. But it was just funny because he's just randomly walking with the bone in his mouth. And I didn't know. So it shows me that, he'll pick it up. So, anyways, I go and they're talking about yellow fur, right? So I go to the other side of the train tracks, and when I was there and I was like talking to them, and they're all hi. Now it's not going to be them all the time in the EVPs. It can be other spirits, but that's the first time I've ever gotten a hi. And so I went to the other side of the railroad tracks. The train was there, and I'll be damned if I didn't run across another pile of bones. I think it was a dog, because there was thick blonde or yellow fur all around. And so there's eating utensils there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just weird. Like, did they eat the dog? It was just weird because the EVP told me I was going to see it before I saw it. So as I'm there, they say mountain, and my next area I was going to go up to was Red Mountain. Not going to say exactly where I was going to go, but it was the very last thing that came in my reading. And I knew it was important because I wasn't trying to get it at the time. It kept repeating until I said it, because it wasn't an area that I have been interested in. And as I'm driving up there, the EVP is like, red, and it's talking to me. And when I get there, it says my friend's name that's on the phone with me, says her name, and says job, like it's her job to tell me where to go, because we were looking in a specific area. And sorry, my bird is super loud. I don't know if she knows that I'm on live with you guys and she wants to talk to you, but she's quiet until I get on here. So I decided, because literally I was about a half a mile away from where I want to go now. So I was so close, so close. So I decided the day that I got back from my friends, from when she took me out there, I said, because she had an atlas, I said, I'm getting an atlas and I'm getting a pendulum and I'm going to learn how to work with it. I watched some videos on how to do it because I never knew how to do it correctly. And my atlas came today, my pendulum came today, and let me tell you something about this pendulum. This pendulum, I've never been pulled to a pendulum or any kind of tool like I have this pendulum. I could not look at any other pendulums. I was not allowed to. It was like if I tried, I just kept wanting to go back to that one. And it has copper in it, so it makes it a little more accurate. And usually I go for the amethyst because my birthday's this month, and that's my favorite stone. So, let me tell you. First of all, I took my atlas, okay? And I had watched the guy, and he says if it swings like this, just swings back and forth, that's fine. But when it starts circling, that's when it's important. He tells you how to go along the axes and everything like that. Yeah. You think she talks that much when she's out? No. So, I'm talking here, and you're interrupting me. I'll show you my pendulum in a minute. So anyways, I get the atlas, and I'm doing as you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go from left to right, up to down. So I said, I'm going to look over by where we were looking, Edwards and all that area. I'm going to take it over by Bakersfield. I'm going to take it over by Tehachapi. Didn't circle. I said, okay, I'm going to take it up this way. And right in my spot, about a half mile from where I was, it starts circling. I know. She wants to know what I'm doing. I'm busy. She's crazy. She's so bipolar. So, it starts circling this area. And so I take it away and it would start swinging. I take it back and it'd circle. I'd ask questions. Yes, no questions. Is this the right area? Yes. And then I'd ask things that I know about. And it would say no. So I was testing it. And I already told you what I'm doing. I talk to her all the time. That's why. But so anyways, this area, because I was asking questions and I said, so did he take him here and this is where he put him? And I got a yes. And I said, buried? Yes. And I was like, by drainage, because I've always gotten drainage, but there's not always water there. There's a riverbed right where I'm talking about. So, this area is literally, it's the same road that I was on. And I woke up thinking about this road this morning. Yes, I think that's what it is. She never talks until I come on here. She's super quiet till I get on here. And then she just talks and talks and talks, and I can't even talk over her. So, anyways, this morning I woke up. I usually wake up at 11 o'clock, okay? Because I stay up late. And I woke up thinking about this road. So I said, you know what? And my pendulum and I already got my map. My pendulum was due here today. So I did start on the atlas, and I ended up moving to the map on my phone because the atlas didn't show the little roads I needed. So I'm on there, and I'm going over every little road and stuff, and all down here and everywhere. And it always circled the same exact area. If I moved too far away from that area, it would move this way too far, it would swing. But if I went right back to that spot because I pinned it, it would circle. If I went down, it would swing. If I went up, it would swing. And this area is right outside of a map, which the bodies aren't always found exactly in this area, exactly in this hot spot. Sometimes they're found a little bit out. So even that person is asking me if I can go check this out. because there are other things that validate. I should not be buffering. Can you see me? I shouldn't be buffering. Okay. So my pendulum was very adamant about this area. So I feel very confident about it. I was also asking yes and no questions that were validation. Off this road, yes, off this road, no. Blah, blah. So I've been carrying it with me all day because I absolutely love this. I've never had, it felt right using it. And usually it doesn't feel like when I've used pendulums in the past, it didn't feel as right as it did today. So I have to show you guys it. But I went back and forth. I played with the map for over an hour. Going in different areas, it always took me back there. So this is why I'm going there. And they are hidden. They are buried, according to what the pendulum said, which is what I had thought, but near drainage. So near water. It's literally right off the road. Off the road and off of a little road, I should say. So this is it's actually aqua blue. Or aquamarine, sorry. Aquamarine. I said I was going to call it blue. But it's aquamarine. It's really pretty. And it's got and you can actually use these in location too, which I'm going to do. It's actually got copper in the bottom, and it makes it more accurate. So absolutely love this thing. I use it the short way. I don't hold it like this because I was watching the guy and he had a really short on his. It seems to help it move better. So I'm excited about tomorrow because it feels, in a way, I keep second guessing myself. That doesn't make sense. But come on, when have you ever seen people put a body where it makes sense? AJ drove Mackenzie. There's no water in this area, guys. Okay, but there is water when it rains a lot. They're definitely in the desert because I asked them. I asked the pendulum, are you guys in Bakersfield? I got a no. Tehachapi, no. Desert, yes. This area, yes. And I said, you guys aren't fucking with me, are you? You're in this area, yes. Not joking. No, we're not joking. So, it is in Cal City. I also asked the pendulum if they were ever at the house. I got a yes. So, I'm going to go where I feel if you want to go with me, I've got to go check out this area, and I've got to go by where my pendulum and my guides and everything is telling me. I've never gotten that they're in water. I've never gotten that they're near water. I did get a drain. However, like I said, this area is just outside of AMAP's area. I usually don't go by AMAP because I try to go by myself, what I get, but everything I got matched exactly what AMAP got. Everything I got matched this area. I was put on the map just outside of AMAP's area. And AMAP, they do the astrology, I already know they didn't come up missing on the 21st. They went missing before that. I've already said a few days before that they just decided that day to make up a story because they knew people were going to start asking questions. It wasn't that they went missing on the 21st. They went missing prior to that. But they did go missing from that house. And actually, it's been said that neighbors actually did see them there. So, I try not to let other people sway me by where they think they are, where they want to go. I've got to go where I'm being led. I've got to go by where I'm being told because I did enough work with this pendulum today to feel like it's accurate. It wasn't, I studied how to use it. I studied how it's supposed to go. I studied what it's supposed to do. And when I'm in that area, I'm asking questions. It's telling me, yes, that's the right one. And what else makes it accurate is it's right outside of a map. Now, I've talked to Matter of Perception. Matter of Perception wants me to check it right away because it's very close to his area. Very close. And it's the road I woke up thinking about today. There's things around there that match what I've gotten. Red came a lot in Linda. Right. So I can use the pendulum in the area to try to find the spot. So if you want to go with me to that place, you're more than welcome to. I'm still taking my atlas and my pendulum. I'll work again more with it tonight if I feel like it, but I worked with it so much that I couldn't get any better of an answer, you know? I was about a half a mile. No, it wasn't. I wanted to go check out Edwards because I got a lot of military stuff. But, I mean, I guess that could be anybody, but he's also military. But I was getting Air Force. But there's a lot of people missing in that area. Sorry, I had to. My mouth is dry. I like these. I don't know. My favorite peach Jolly Ranchers. So, but I did go there without using the pendulum. So I was pulled in that direction. I did keep wanting to go north. I was on a road that I kept being drawn to on the map. I went there and I looked around. So I was about, I don't know, I was super close to where I'm talking about now. But this morning I woke up. No, they're not. I think that the only reason that came in was to validate that it had been searched, because I did not know that they searched 5 miles, and I thought they meant 5 miles past it. But they searched 5 miles around it, I guess. So I guess it was validation that I was talking to them, and that's probably why they were taking me out that way. I don't really know. So, but the reason why I think this is also accurate is because, like I said, the very end of my reading, this kept coming through, and I tried to ignore it because it wasn't where I had focused my energies at, but it would not stop till I said it. And when that happens, I know that spirit, and I know they're being adamant, and I know it's right, especially when I'm not trying to get it and it comes out of left field, which is exactly what it did. So I'm getting up super early in the morning, and I've got to go check this out. I can't wait because it's bugging me. That's how strong I feel about it. I can't wait. Bugging me way too much. I will sit here and it will bug the shit out of me, and I'll just keep going on the map, and I can't keep doing that. Drive myself crazy. So, yeah, I know. And actually, we saw, I don't know if you heard me, but we were out there on Saturday, and that red pickup that everybody's talking about was driving around. We thought it was AV, but it wasn't. I just found out that it's one of what's-his-face's friends. He was like running from us, though. That was weird. But no one knows exactly where I'm going to be. Okay. I haven't said any. That area is so big. It's huge. So, no one knows where I'm going to be at. But I've got to go check this area out because it's going to bug me. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be sitting here and I'm going to be bugging. Yeah, no, I found that out today. The lady that was with me was the one that said it was him. I don't know anything about the dude because I just don't get into all the drama of everything. There she said, hi, baby. Right. It looks like I lost my Lady Grace was my. She didn't make it to this one? Oh, man. She was at my first one. Right. So, as you guys have noticed, I've stayed in the background. I've stayed really quiet about it. And I haven't let people know what I'm doing. There's reasons for that. Okay? It's for my safety. It's for so I won't be stopped in what I'm doing. Otherwise, I would put out what I got and just have it validated when they're found, if they're found, or leave it to someone else. But the problem is a lot of my cases, the cases that aren't local, I leave to someone else or to other people. It's never followed up on. They don't get found. So, I'm going by what Spirit is telling me. I'm going by what I feel. I'm going by what the pendulum is showing me. And the fact that, like I said, I spent an hour doing it and always came back to the same place. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. So, now if it comes to where I can't find them for some odd reason, something happens, then I'll put the rest of my readings out and whatever. Okay. But for once, this is the only area that I want to check out. I don't feel like I want to go all over. I just want to go right there. And if you guys remember, in my second reading, I got high desert. This was high desert. I did feel like I was high. This is up high. In Gannon's reading, we found out today, get this. Because in Gannon's reading, I picked up Barry from Suzanne, talking about what he wore in the truck he drove. I also got Linda in Gannon talking about Amish. They're both missing right now at this present time. Also in Gannon, I picked up, I gotta go find it because I don't remember exactly what it said. Where is my group? Looking for my group. Hold on. Okay. I talked a lot in it today, so. Oh, I want to talk about that too. Hold on. I ran across something because I watched their thing again, and I want to tell you what I found out. I got a reference to old mines, underground mines with railroad type tracks. And there's a word that I got. That area is old mining area. So I thought that was interesting. There's other stuff between mountains and stuff like that I got. But, and the reference to the R. Red came a lot in Linda, which would make sense as an interconnect because they're messing around at the same time. Okay, so you guys know how he... Hang on. Trying to see what I want to read you guys about. Okay, when they did the interview, okay. So when they did the interview, he had his arms like this, right? And he had his thumbs pointing to himself, or pointing up. Body languages, he's kind of pointing to himself for one, I noticed that, but defensive, but it's cool, is along with crossing the arms gesture, they raise both their thumbs pointing upward. As a person talks, they may gesture with their thumbs to emphasize certain points of the conversation. So if you guys rewatch that, pay attention to if he's doing stuff with his thumb, because I didn't pay attention to that part. I was paying attention to, she kept going like this, and I was noticing when they do like this, they're really meaning no. But she's also rocking back and forth a lot, which is self-soothing and anxiety over it. So she knows what, she's trying. Oh, I'll read about that in a minute. So it also means a good indication that, and this is kind of how I explained him in my reading too, that the person is gaining power and shifting from a defensive position to a powerful position. After a few minutes, the person, let's see. It's a good indication the person is gaining power and shifting from defensive to powerful, and after a few minutes, the person may abandon his arms crossed, but he didn't. So it shows that the person is confident, also controlling. I'm cool and in control. Feel self-defensive. I'm combining thumbs up, which is positive, and arms crossed, showing that I need a barrier for protection. So if you guys watch them, I mean, that's what they're doing the whole time. Very rehearsed. Trying to see what else. I found something else that defensive, hostile body language, anger, closed, dislike, nonverbal indicators of disinterest, protective flexes, stubbornness, body cross, clenching, and gripping. And she was going like this by her chest, so it's a sign of discomfort. It also means when they're standing like this, I'm powerful, like how he was trying to do, like that. You guys can't see it, but that's how he was standing. Anyways, like he has it under control. I'm powerful. So those are just some things that I noticed about the interview. But it was pretty crazy because, like I said, the EVP was talking back to me, and it even said my name. Well, it said it as Rachel, which I do get called Rachel a lot. So, I don't know. Well, sadly, I don't believe they're on the Earth plane anymore. So, as much as I hate to say that, it's validated also in matter of perception and in their chart. So I don't feel like I got nothing to indicate that they were sold, adopted out, anything like that. Got nothing to indicate that. I think this may have been, he flies off the handle, so kind of in an accident, but in a bit of rage. Probably, like I said, something happened to one and then the other one had to be taken care of because he was probably throwing a fit because they were really close. Maybe he tried to protect him or went a little, the older boy went a little crazy because of what happened. And, that got him hurt as well. Their chart indicates no stranger took them and that, it's not a good position for them to be alive. So that was validating to me. I saw that after my reading because everybody, like I said, I had a hard time because everybody was trying to tell me things, and I prefer to go by what spirit gives me, because if people start telling me what they think or what they feel, or they're alive, or they've been kidnapped, or they've been sex trafficked, or they're in Bakersfield, or they're in Tehachapi, I try not to listen, because like I said, it can mess up my reading, and it can start me second guessing things, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just trying to go by what spirit is giving me, where I'm being led. And now I'm using this tool, and I'm going to use it. I feel so confident about this pendulum and the connection that I have with it, because I've never had any connection like that to any of the tools I've ever used, not even my cards. So it's strong. And there's a reason why Spirit said this one. It would not let me look at anything else. So I'm even going to use it on my other cases. I'm going to use it on Linda to get in a good area. And I'm going to use it on Suzanne. I already think I know where Suzanne is, but I'm going to use it on there anyways. And I'm going to see if I'm right. So, like I said, I didn't release the last reading because even though I'm telling you I got red rock in it, I'm not wanting to release anything right now, just because I don't want it to interfere with where I'm looking. Because I really just need to work without any interference. I don't need a bunch of people showing up. You know what I mean? Not that I don't want a bunch of people to help me find them. It's just that I can't work that way. So, but I mean, that's basically what I had to tell you guys. I have been out there 4 times. I felt like I learned a lot, because I haven't been in a lot of locations, so it's new to me. I'm learning with this. Really? It's up all the way. And my internet's full. Can you hear me now? You can't hear me? Okay. I was going to say, huh? I don't know what's happening, because I'm here. Okay, cool. All right. Sounds good. So yeah. It must be strong, and it must feel right for me to want to go back out there for a 5th time. You know what I mean? So, okay. So, it must just be there then. But it was just some crazy stuff that came. I wish I could remember everything that came through the EVP, but like literally we passed this road Pat, and it said Pat like 2 seconds later. It did that a lot with stuff that we were by. Like, it was telling us we were by there. It was weird. And get this. So when I was out there in an area, there is a road sign called Philip, and I was drawn to it. And my ex name is Philip, and I don't know, I pulled to it. So I did not realize that's his middle name. So that was validating. I found that out today. And I was like, shoot, I saw that name, and I was pulled to it. It's on my list. And get this, Virginia, remember in my other live or something, I told you I was pulled to the Virginia? That's an old address. Figure that out too. So they're definitely validating a lot for me. I feel I was really down on myself for a little bit, but I said, you know what? Take a break. Take a break from the case. Back up. Just wait. I was going to do another reading first, but I said, you know what? I don't know if that's going to help. because I can do readings all day long. They can tell me what's around, but they can't tell me exactly where I need to go. Which I think I've gotten enough to see what I'm looking for. So I was like, I'm going to take a pendulum because it's like a needle in a haystack. You guys don't realize it's hard to find a body, especially if they're buried. There's so much desert out there. There's like miles and miles and miles, dude. I could have walked over 100 bodies and not even known it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. There's so much. I mean, it's like a needle in a haystack. You don't realize just because you're psychic medium doesn't mean you're God. You know where everything is. So I think a pendulum or tools are the only way to do it. And people have been successful with it. The guy that I was learning from, that I was watching on YouTube, I mean, he showed me how he found his house on the map with the pendulum. So it does find things. I mean, nothing's 100%. Okay. I mean, it could be wrong. But this time I focused directly on the boys. I kept asking where they were. I was completely focused on them. I was envisioning them in my mind. And that's where I ended up. It matches my reading. It matches the high desert. It matches going up a hill. It matches the red rock that I just got. There's a missile place out there. There's an airplane out there. There's train tracks and trains out there. There's a lot of stuff around there. So, and I know for a week I had to wait for it to quit raining and snowing to go. That sucked. Like, that was like the longest week ever. For some reason, this week went really fast. What are you doing? She's so cute sometimes. So, it's not easy. I know. Yeah, until she bites you, dude. She bit me in the neck. Because I moved too fast. So if I move too fast, she, freaks out. But other than that, like, she's super sweet. She's doing this nesting behavior now. I put a video of it where she kind of, when I talk to her, she does like this bowing thing. And she just stays like that as I talk to her. And there's one picture I have of her lifting her. Well, I want to do her own channel, but she doesn't talk when she's out of the cage. She only says what you doing when she's out of the cage. She has her own TikTok. Her TikTok is Kamar's Journey 0412. Because I started it when she was a baby. But she only talks in there. Hey, what are you doing? Magic. No. Oh, she's knocked off. Hey. Leave the bird alone. I want to make her own channel, but like I said, she just walks back and forth and says, "What you doing?" That's it. She says more in her cage. But I have a baby monitor that I got for the goats so I could watch. I can't get it to pair because I thought I could use it for her after. Can't get it to freaking pair or anything. I'm so mad right now. I gotta try to figure that out. So, I do. Like I was saying, I use my pendulum on the map. Let me tell you though, Indian ringnecks are bipolar birds. So make sure that you learn a lot about them before you get them. Because they do have to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. They need a lot of time out of the cage. And, she haven't got as much time out as I like, but I wish she said more out of the cage because she says, "Hi, baby." I think she even says, "Baby girl." She kind of like, "Hey, would you knock it off?" only do that if you don't stop being a brat. Poor Salem is getting into trouble again. Yeah. I mean, it took me, the last time I was there, no, don't not jump on my computer. The last time I was there, I was really close to this area. Like, I was super close. I'm so mad that I didn't keep going, but it got dark on me. Dude, I'm surprised. There you are, lady. I'm surprised she doesn't cuss. I'm surprised, fuck wasn't her first word. I didn't realize how much I say what you doing, though, so. Yeah, but she was hand-fed. I hand-fed her. I hand-fed all my birds. Well, my son has a lovebird, and he was hand-fed, but not by us. But he just preens my hands all the time, or she, or whatever it is. Or she's an Indian ringneck. You guys can look up Indian ringneck YouTube videos, and that's what she is. But she's just a regular green one, and she talks a lot for a female. But I told her when she was little, you better freaking talk, because she was totally a gift from God. Because I said, I really want an Indian ringneck. I want to start a TikTok channel with it and all this stuff. And so I asked God, I said, if I'm meant to have one, can you please just send me one? And I'll be damned, a week later, I was able to get one. It was crazy. So totally meant to be. And she was the only one that they had that I could get. And yeah, I didn't care that she was a female. Females are cheaper, believe it or not, than the males. She seems kind of small to me, though. But, because, I've seen pictures of them, and all the other Indian ringnecks seem bigger. But she's only about, I know, I posted in the group about her doing her nesting behavior, and she said, someone said, she's over a year old. And I says, no, she's not over a year old. I said, I hand-fed her since she was 4 weeks old, and she was born in April. I got her in May. She's not over a year old. She's probably just early, apparently, because I know how old my bird is. She's just starting early, apparently. What? I know. This is Astra. She always comes to say hi when I do lives. I love her tail. She was my garage cat. Okay. So, sorry about that. Let me see. Okay. Astra, stop. What? Knock it off. She always comes and says hi. She's my little spiritual kitty. Oh, baby. She was a garage cat. Her and her brother and sister were in my garage. And I was going to find them home, and I just couldn't. They were too attached to each other and me. And I love little torties. She's a little tortie. Her tail is cute, though, huh? That's how I recognize her from my black cat sometimes. When it's dark, is her tail. She's mostly black. Okay, what you doing? She repeats herself all day. Or all night. She talks more when I'm on live, though. Maybe one day I'll do a live with her. I thought about doing that last time, but I never know how she's going to act. Okay? Probably, but I talk to her all the time. Every time she says, what you doing? And I say, well, what are you doing? Or I tell her what I'm doing. I talk back. That's probably why she talks so much. Because we have full-on conversations. Well, I have a conversation with her, and she just says the words she knows. I don't know what that was. She's learning new words. Just can't quite make them out yet. What you doing, baby? See, I wish she'd say what you doing, baby, when she's out, but she only says hi, baby, and what you doing, baby, when she's in there. It's just what you doing when she's out here. Well, usually when things happen to us, we just open up. We all come with the ability to connect to the other side, to be gifted, to be psychic, to be me. Hey, stop, Cheyenne, what are you doing? Punk. Not all mediums are psychic, but we're all kind of, when we go through things in our life that are tough, we open up. It's just, I've seen a lot of people that have lost really close loved ones, gone through things that are tragic, and they just tend to get gifted afterwards. So what you need to do is, if you want it, embrace it. There's ways to block it if you don't, but if you want it, embrace it. We usually have gifts to help people. It's just about learning to control it, learning to use it, and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, if we do find them, everybody will know, but we'll see. I'm hopeful. I mean, I must have, like I said, I spent about an hour on the map, and I went everywhere else, and every time I came back there, it did the same thing. So, now that I know how to use it and I know what it means, and when you can ask yes and no, like, it was working for me. It was doing yes, it was doing no, and I tried to trick it and ask it something I knew no to, and it would switch to no right away. So I think it's very accurate in what it does, and I think this is accurate because it makes sense. Like I said, for my reading, the way I was going, how close I was already, how it is so close to Matter Perspectives map. Excuse me. And I also got a headache there and started coughing. So, and I even asked it. I said, did he really just come up here and just put him here randomly? And it kept saying yes. I must have asked him like 4 times. So, well, there's spirits everywhere. Honestly, we interconnect with their realm. They're all over the place. That's why I said it's so hard to just zone in on 1 or 2. Now Midori's starting to make noise. Yeah. It's I think it's accurate. Like, I feel a really strong connection to it, and I think that has a lot to do with it. But I've been, kind of asking Spirit what they want me to do, because it's so hard the way my gifts work to feel things, So, yeah. But it's so hard to just feel it on your own. Sometimes you have to use tools, and I just been looking for a tool to help expand in that area. Even sensing murder, they use it, and it goes to the right spot because they know how to use it. So I was like, I need to learn how to use it right and use it because I need help. I need help to try to figure this out. But it turns out I was headed the right way. I was in the close area. So when the pendulum did that today, I was actually very surprised. I really hope so. I mean, I'm trying. I don't I've worked hard on a lot of cases, but this is a little different because, like I said, it's close to home and it's in the area. So I've astral traveled before, but I do it naturally. We all astral travel naturally. I can't do it on command or anything like that. I can remote view, which is what I do during my readings. But we all work differently, and I think this is the only way to get me in the exact spot that I need to go. Because if we're going to be digging for someone, we can't dig up the whole desert. We need to find the exact spot. And as a human, super hard to do that unless you're a sensing murder psychic. And you've been doing it for 20 years, So, hard to do. Well, you can. You just have to work with them, You just have to work with spirit and find your niche and find, how you work and how you feel comfortable and all of that. It's taken me 8 years to get to where I am. And I still have a long, long way to go, We're always constantly learning. Yeah. That's what I remote view is I go on his route, or I try to go on his route. But right now, a reading isn't going to help me. I don't feel a reading is going to help me. I feel the best way I have is a pendulum. The fact that it put me where it put me and it fits like it does, You're welcome, of course. I'm not. You definitely cannot be afraid and do this work. Definitely cannot be. So, there's nothing to be scared of. Spirit isn't scary. I'm not. Well, the pendulum isn't from him. The pendulum would be more accurate than him because the pendulum is from my guides and from spirit. And it feels the energy. It's also an extension of you. So it's an extension of your gifts. Kind of like what your higher self already knows. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I feel good about it. So, what I can ask from you guys is put your positive thoughts out there. Put your positive prayers out there. Ask spirit, whatever you believe in, to help guide me, help guide us to find the boys. So that's what I need you guys to do, because the more people that do that, how they talk about the more people come together in love and in prayer and things like that can really make a difference. So, yeah. Well, they're not allowing them to search, I guess. But, yeah, they're ridiculous. I don't know. I can't believe that they think people believe this story. They don't even look like they've been crying. Like, if that was me, my face would be all puffy, my eyes would be red. I'd be a freaking mess. I wouldn't even probably be able to talk. And that's how you react when you don't have anything to do with it. But their story makes no sense anyways. That's what I said. And they're all so rehearsed, it's ridiculous. I appreciate that. Because, together we can. I feel like we can find them together, I don't know where Peach went, but if she wants to go with me tomorrow, just hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, but you can get tough on someone and they aren't going to talk if they know they're going to spend the rest of their life in jail. You know, if you did something like that and you knew that you could spend the rest of your life in jail, are you going to talk? Probably not. Because a lot of places, no body, no evidence, no crime. You know, and they don't have any hard evidence. They don't have any evidence right now. It's like they vanished into thin air. They have nothing to hold them on or anything. You know, so that's probably what's going through his mind. Why am I if anybody's gonna break, it'll be his wife. And probably, and you know, she's not allowed to even testify against him a lot of the time. Well, you're not a crazy person, Terry. You know, crazy people don't care. They just care about getting away with it. You know. So, of course, any normal person it would. Oh, thank you. Hi, Rochelle. Thank you, Danielle. Do you say it Danielle, but it's just spelled different? That means so much. I really needed to see that tonight. Yay. I try to help him. I feel like now that I've got this map and stuff down, like I'm ready to maybe this weekend look at Linda's area with it and go into Suzanne's area with it. Yeah. I'm excited to start using it on cases. Maybe get more of a accurate area. Okay, cool. I thought so. I'm really bad at pronouncing names, so I don't like to butcher anything. Or pronounce anything, I should say. I know, because we have the same name. That's funny. And it's spelled the same, too. Something in my eye. Just put it like this. Karma's a bitch. It does come back around. I can tell you that for sure, because I'm watching it with my own eyes and certain things in my own life. They will pay for it eventually with karma of some sort. I will be. That's why no one knows exactly where I'm going. That's why I haven't put exactly what I'm doing. And I'm gonna take my dog with me. He's a wuss, but I don't think he let anything happen to me. You know, like he's sweet. He's a sweet boy, but I don't think he let anybody hurt me. Terry, that's been the hardest part in this whole thing was trusting myself, because the times we went over there, it's so hard to feel, you know. But it's like each time I went, I get closer and closer, because it's like I feel here. Nope, that's not right. Nope, that's not right. I want to go this way, and I want to keep going this way. It's kind of how it's been. I already got drainage pipe in my reading. As I said when I did my video, that I've been seeing a drainage pipe for 2 days before I did the reading. Also, it came in matter of perception. His matched exactly mine. The area I'm looking at is by drainage. I don't think they're in a drainage pipe. I think they're very close to one, buried, according to what my pendulum said. Because I've looked in about 100 drainage pipes. There's a lot of them are really small. But it turns out, right in this spot, it looks like a riverbed. Yep. I'm telling you, though, this feels right. Because, like I said, my area. I didn't expect the pendulum to pick that area up. It's very close to matter perception's map, and it's right where I was so close to. I was so close to there. And I woke up this morning thinking about that road. There's a reason I was thinking about that road, thinking about that place. Hey, girl. Thank you. It has been a long time. What, a year or something? Hope everything's okay. You like to stick your butt in my face. I mean, I told you the general area, but no one knows where I'm going to be at. So, guys, that's why I'm keeping it quiet. That's why I kept it quiet. She always does this when I'm on live. She's like her tail's a little snake. That's good, girl. I don't know where you've been at. Well, that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the boys. If that did happen, though, I think I would start the nonprofit with it. I know people would probably be pissed off, but I think I would use it to help more people in their name it after them. I always said if I found someone and there was a reward, I would put it toward the nonprofit and name it something like that. I saw the guy with the red truck that everybody was talking about. ASAP. But my friend can't come up this weekend again. I've had her up here 2 weekends in a row. She just can't do it again. I wish she could. What? Hey, you! Get down! Ever since I moved that damn bird cage, you guys are all in his face. That's not cool. Oh, my eye is like itching for some reason. Yep. I'm definitely not. I mean, something like that would help me, do the dream I want to do because I get so frustrated in my cases. You know what I mean? I wish they would too, dude. But you know what? Matter Perception even sent their maps to the cops, and they don't listen, so they ain't gonna listen to me either. The only way I can get anything done is to do it by myself because I've tried to, in other cases, I've tried to depend on them and other people, and I'm taking a shovel. I can defend myself with a shovel. And my dog. And I have other means of protection. Right? I'm just going to put this up for anybody that wants to. You don't have to. Hold on. What was I gonna say? Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. But it does take a lot of gas and stuff to go out there. But you guys don't have to. I come up with it. I borrowed it from my mom, actually. Good night. Who's late? Oh, she's leaving. Cut and shoot, and I get some sleep. Okay, good night, lady. I know. Sorry about the issue earlier. Damn it. Darn cat. Couldn't even get back on. Like, what the heck is going on here? Sorry, 1 second. And ow, put that there. My eye is like itching for some reason. I thought I had something in it, but I don't know. Yeah, I know. I tried to get on here fast, but I had issues. Freaking darn it. And cat jumped on, got me kicked off. Then I couldn't get the thing to shut off. It was freaking annoying. And I had to shut down my whole computer. And then go and delete it before it would let me on. So, funny. Oh, shoot. Last thing we need is for that to happen again, huh? Well, when I asked the pendulum today if they were buried, I got a yes. And then I asked if it was by drainage ditch, and I got yes. So that's why I think the drainage ditch is coming in, or a riverbed or something like that. But this area is making sense for that. Nice meeting you, Trouble. Oh, you're saying that to Terry. Okay, Terry. Hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. You could text me once in a while. Say, yo, what's up? And you, Missy, need to message me on Facebook and tell me what's going on. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Man. But thanks to my new friend, well, Messenger or something. I mean, you can go to my page and find my email, message me off of there or something. Okay. I do readings for past loved ones. Is your birthday in February too? Danielle? Oh, good night, Trouble. Yes, I do. Just message me. Yep. I mean, that's how that's how most of my cases work is through mediumship. So, Poppy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Poppy never does this, but okay, booty. Oh, nope, no licks. Okay, no licks. Come here. Oh, no licks. Mwah! Crazy girl. You silly girl. You itchy? Oh, you got a foxhole on your sweater. Hold on. That's not good. No, that's not good. What you so loving for? What you so loving for? What you so loving for, Papa? Hmm? Aw. Stay-at-home mom detectives. That's interesting. So we're kind of like sisters from another mister, huh? What day is your birthday? Oh, you're a Pisces. You're the very last day of February. How interesting. That's the same day my grandpa passed a couple years ago. And what was weird is I said the end of February, and it was exactly the 20th of February. Mine's the 12th. Mine's next week, but I kind of celebrated early. Like, my mom gave me a present early, and we went to dinner on Monday because my son's goats are going to be having babies, and I don't want to leave. Like, I don't want to be far away because she's never had any before. So, yeah, me too. It helps with it's taken me a lot of, I mean, I've been getting help from my friend that, yeah, you can, all my stuff is on here. Go to this one. You have Facebook? My mind just went blank. Hold on. I don't know why I couldn't remember my email. Hold on a second. I was going to take my son with me tomorrow, but he's got a job now, or he's working. He's doing some stuff for some people. So, yeah. Okay, I thought that was. You can email me at the other one too, because so lots of Februaries in here, but you guys are all later February, so you're all Pisces. Not an Aquarius. But my moon is a Libra. Sometimes I relate so much more to Libra with the scales and stuff. Because it's my emotions. Where have you been? In front of the heater or something? In front of the heater? Lap dog. So anyways, I didn't want to be away from the there's a lot of Pisces in here. You know that Pisces are natural mediums? Can't even talk. But it's really only to help me get over there, get back. My car actually needs service right now. I'm actually afraid to kind of drive over there, but I'll get it done eventually. Hey, what are you doing? You need to calm down, dude. Why are you being crazy? Stop that. Jeez, man. I can't imagine that, Danielle. My mom, even though sometimes we butt heads and she doesn't believe the same way I do, like she believes in mediumship and all that, but how it works on the other side and contract stuff, she doesn't believe in that. So we argue about that. So, I mean, okay, find me on there. Here, I'll give you my Facebook because I do my readings through Messenger. Personal, I think. I don't know how I set it up. I think it's just personal. Here, 1 second. Stop. It should just be under, yeah, it's personal. It should be under, at. It should just be that. That's what it's showing up. Yeah, it's under personal. Because they're telling me I need it to do a business profile. Yeah, Danielle, if you can find me on, I like the way your name's spelled. It's very different. I've never seen Danielle spelled that way. Anyways, if you can message me on Facebook or email me and we could, whatever. You probably do, Sharon. You just got to tap into it, man. Why is that, Lisa? Oh, I'll check for you. Thank you, guys. Hey, calm down. Calm down. What happened here? Calm down. Did you get stuck? You're gonna... No. I know you're like that, but stop. Other dogs can be near me. You don't have to be a little punk. Okay. Oh, you do know that just because it's 6, that it's 6 is about love and family. I don't know if you know that, but actually the 6 card is the Lover's card in the tarot deck, so it's not a devil card. It's not really a devil thing. I don't have a notification. Let me go look. It's gentlehheartreadings@hotmail.com. Midnight Moon. Did you do that one? Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Thank you. But we bump heads, but she's still my best friend. I didn't finish my thought process. Like, I don't have anybody without her. She made my birthday really special this year. Well, she tries to always make it special, but there was something about this year that was different. I don't know. But, like, me and my mom are best friends too, so I totally get what you're talking about. Like she's there for me too. You know, like I said, we butt heads sometimes. She is a little bipolar, but I love her. You know, she does. She's one of those people that does think she knows everything, and you can't tell her anything. You know, whatever you say is not right because she knows better. But I love her anyways. Yeah, that's how I give all my readings because, as you guys know, I channel best as I type. So, oh, you didn't have to do that much, but thank you so much. I should really get my car service now. My light is on. Well, bless you. You guys really did not have to send me that much, but I thank you so much. So you were able to find it? Let me see. Yeah, I thought it was because they just sent me they just said I should do a business, but yeah. Yep. I appreciate that, Rhonda. It's okay. I never have much either. I thought, every little bit helps. It all adds up. So thank you. God bless you guys. I appreciate it. Damn it. Quit that. Yeah, dude. I don't know. When I made that, it was 8 years ago. So I've just stuck with it. And it was because I don't even remember why I picked that. Like I said, 8 years ago. I can barely remember yesterday, dude. But this will definitely help me get over there, and I really should get my car service like ASAP. Thank you guys. That will help me very much. And then if I have to go back, it'll help too. So thank you guys. I really wasn't expecting anything. I just put it on there just in case. All right, Danielle, I just confirmed you. Oh, yeah. I just confirmed you. About an hour and 20 minutes. But it's a little bit further where I need to go. Oh, crap. Sorry. I actually think she's in the new development. I cannot shake it. I don't know why, but we'll find out once I use my pendulum and figure it out. See if I'm right, because I'm pretty sure I am. And that's why she's not being found. She's under something or whatever. I don't know. But, Yeah, I know. No, I don't. That's why I don't. Because a lot of the stuff is what do you call it? Donations, So I don't listen to what they tell me to do. Oh crap. Yeah, most of my stuff is donation and stuff anyways. So I don't know. Just because Venamo tells me to do it, I'm cool. I don't feel like making all that stuff and doing all that stuff. I just don't make enough anyways. So I'm trying to think because there was so much more like I wanted to tell you guys about the trip, but like my brain, I can't even remember. There was so much coming through the EVP that it was tripping us out, and I can't even remember. I couldn't believe it said her name though that day that she was helping me out. I told her it was her job to help me. I guess I don't know. No, stop. That's because usually we don't. Okay, stop, Violet. Visitations is usually never about them passing away. And I don't even use the word dying because they don't die. They just transform into spirit. So usually when we have dreams like that, it's never about that. It's always I get tired. It's always about good things and good dreams, and those are visitations. So, Violet. So she's just visiting. Wait, are you saying she's not sick? I often dream. Well, sometimes too, you have to remember that our mind can interfere as well. So sometimes, sometimes our mind mixes stuff up a little bit, and if we're focusing on the fact that they passed away or whatever, that can manifest into our dreams. Sometimes they're trying to come through, and then our mind kind of plays with it a little bit. So I've heard that we dream on a different dimension, though. No. Come here. Not right now. Not right now. Hey, Poppy, stop. Gosh, Poppy, you're such a brat. What are you doing? Hey, stop. Okay. My dogs they're starting to get antsy. I know you would. Well, eventually, I do always look for people for my, what is that? I do always look for people for my team. They help me do readings. They help me look at areas. They help me try to figure things out. So if you ever want to do that, just let me know. You can help in that way. We would. I am very laid back and very open-minded, like probably too open-minded. A lot more open-minded than most people. Violet, please, for the love of goodness. Yeah, but definitely if you decide that's something you want to do, you can help that way, being part of the team. And I will be looking for people that are really, eventually I am going to get my nonprofit started. And when that happens, I'm going to be looking for people that are really invested in stuff like this. So I know, but what else am I going to do at this point? I don't know where Peach would. She would disappeared and she was wanting to go somewhere else. But hey, would you stop it? Okay. Well, like I said, if you want to meet up with me, just message me, email me, or whatever. Oh, you're in San Diego too? That's where my other person is from. Okay, I'm not going to Bakersfield because they're not in Bakersfield. So, if you want to go look there, you're more than welcome to. But I've already been told they're not there. I think they knew everybody would look there. Are you talking to me, Danielle? Yeah, I'm hard-headed. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna do it. You got me pegged. You got me pegged. I do have a gun if I could just find some bullets for it. You need to stop. I love this dog, but she's such a, you know what? She's not anybody else near me. She just growls at anybody if they come near me. And she even runs after the cats. It's stupid. That's the only thing I can't stand about her. I love her, but I just can't stand that part about her. Yeah, I can't stand that part about you, dude. Yep, that's what my team do, is we talk about, we try to figure out my readings and stuff and areas and all that, But I'm hoping now with this atlas and my pendulum that I'm going to be able to find areas better. And the first thing, I might even look, well, I don't know if that would work. I was going to say I would go back on old cases and see if it took me to the right spot. But since they're not there anymore, I don't know if it would work. So I'm going to be checking my other cases. Because it's good to have that as well, because it gives more of an area, and then you can look and see, well, okay, I got that in my reading, I got that in my reading, I got that in my reading, and then you can kind of match it up, and it'll just help pinpoint better, because it's so hard to pinpoint otherwise, So, because I'm not like a Cincy murder person. They're the only ones I've ever seen that's been able to like go to areas where people have passed away or been killed or whatever, and they've been doing it for like years, a lot of years. And a lot of them are near-death experience, which I did have one, but not quite to their extent. And they came back gifted like that. Probably past life you're picking up on. We do have a lot of the times when we think of things like that. Yep. That's what happens is we're picking up on past lives or whatever. So it is possible that happened in a past life of yours. Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot. I think I just accidentally got of. I mean, we all have kind of weird things like that sometimes. And like I said, sometimes we can pick it up of past lives or whatever. I don't know. I don't think anything's weird or crazy because of all the stuff that I have seen and believe in. And yeah, I don't think anything's crazy, really. Except for these assholes. So there is a lot of missing people out there. That's why I said, like, there's probably some areas that we've been that had people buried and we just don't know. We were probably there for a reason. And I know the first place I went to the desert, I mean, I was hurting so bad everywhere. I could not even focus or anything. It was so bad. The other areas were not like that. But out there, I don't know what it was about there, but it was so bad. So bad. Really bad. It was awful. It was out there by the prison, and oh my goodness. The lady that came with me, it was horrible. Like I kept saying, well, this hurts and this hurts and this hurts. And I don't know why I'm feeling this. And it was just like, I couldn't even focus. After I got out of there, I felt better. So I knew it was the area, but man, no, you don't have to. It's basically your higher self coming in and your guides and all of that. Well, you don't know that. We have more than one life, past lives. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I know that there's a girl missing in San Diego right now that I was going to work on when I get some time. I'm pretty sure her husband's involved. I don't know if you know the case I'm talking about. Some ghosts do wear white dresses. The old timey ones. I've seen it. My mom saw it. There's one actually in oh gosh, the Queen Mary that wears one. She wears a wedding dress. Um because her husband killed her probably and hid her somewhere. I mean, I can't say for sure because I haven't done the reading yet, but that's my first impression. Usually when they say, oh, we had a fight and they ran off, they had something to do with it. I'm going to, the one thing I saw was water and a hotel, and I heard that they're building one there, but I haven't done the full reading, so. I feel like I'm such a mess on my life today. I'm sorry, guys. It's bad. I'm getting tired. I'm probably going to go soon. Hey, be nice. Violet. Just wait a minute. Yeah. Violet, behave yourself. I'm going to have to let my dog out. Hey, stop. Hey. Aw, look, you guys met on my channel. How cute. Violet, just hang on a second, okay? You can wait a minute. You can wait a minute. Poppy, don't. You can wait a minute. You're okay. You can wait. You're an old girl. Which one? Does he look like my poster? And that's his daughter. Oh, she just bent her head down. It was his daughter. She looks nothing like him. She's a little... Yeah. That's the one I'm taking with me tomorrow. He's my service dog in training. He's a good boy. Skinny girl, why? Okay. My dogs are getting all antsy. Okay. Yep, I probably will. I thought about doing it tonight, but I don't know. I'm so tired because sometimes with the pendulum, I've used it before for question and answers, and I usually get extra information with it. So I think I was just... Oh, I'll show you. I showed it earlier. You didn't see it? Can you stop? I'll take care of you in a minute. Just be patient for a second. Stop. No, I haven't gotten to her yet. I mean, we all know who did it and stuff. There's not really much I can help on that because she's already been found, you know. I actually got the name Alexis last year. So I did kind of foretell it was going to happen, sadly, but... Oh, okay. Oops. Here we go. It's aquamarine. It's aquamarine, and it's got copper in it to make it a little more accurate. But the aquamarine is about truth, and I don't know. I was so drawn to it, and I am in love with it. And I feel it's weird. I don't know. I've never had anything like that happen before. Because I've had pendulums before, and I was like, But this one, there's such a strong connection to it, and it works so much different than the other one I used to have. Like, I don't know, it just answered my question so fast and so accurately. I don't know, it's crazy. Spirit chose this one for me, Spirit chose something. Chose this for me because, like I said, they wouldn't let me pick anything else. And I really feel like I usually don't. Yeah, it has its impression on me very, very majorly. I've never had that before. Like I said, I've had them before, and it's never been like this. So, and I know you can also use them in location. So, I think it swings back and forth, and it's supposed to circle when you get to the location, if I remember right. But I watched the guy use it today. That's really good. So I learned from. So we're always learning and growing. I didn't really know how to use it correctly before. So now I do. And I trust it now. Before I didn't really trust it, but I trust this one for some reason. So I'm going to try to do that when I get there tomorrow because it kept circling the same exact location over and over and over. And I'm like, are you sure? Bear, get out of there. Bear, be a good boy. And I'm like, are you sure? And they would just say yes like a million times. Never changed. So I really do think it's right. I don't know. I have a good feeling about it, I guess. And it's off the same road I was thinking about when I woke up this morning. I couldn't even sleep. My brain was like, I don't know. Hey, knock it off, Stitch. Stitch, get down. Stitch, leave the bird stuff alone. Stitch. God dang dog. Hey, you're breaking the freaking bottom of the thing. Would you knock it off? My dogs listen so freaking well. Bear. He's over there messing with, how the pull out like a bird cage. He's over there he's like breaking it. They were speaking to it today. They were, I swear. Because it was like ask, and I would throw in questions that I knew the answer to, and it would give me the right answer. It was so accurate. It was weird. Well, I'm hoping so. That's what that's what we're trying to do, I feel good about it. We'll see. Yeah, I think it already did on the map. Like I said, I went over to Bakersfield. I went to Tehachapi. I went all around Edwards. I went everywhere. But there's a certain way you do it where you go down, and then up, or you can go down, and then when you get to a certain area, it'll circle and it'll tell you to go, left or right. And anyways, I don't even know how I really did it, but I went to the same area over and over and over again, exactly same area. And then so after I went to the same area on my Atlas, I moved to my phone, which I've never been able to get it to work right on my phone, but it was working right. And because I can't, on the Atlas, I couldn't see the little roads, and there's a lot of little roads. So I was zooming in and using it, and it went to the same spot every time. Every single time it went to the same spot. So that's why I think it's accurate. And then when I was there, I'm like, is this the right spot? And it would swing yes. So it was pretty cool. Because, like I said, I spent an hour on the map, and I was going everywhere else. And like I said, this area is very close to matter perception, who usually get really close to bodies. And I even talked to them, and they were like, yeah, you need to go check that out. So and I got a headache and all that while I was there. So there's a lot of tells. I really think they are. I really do. Like, I was so excited. I'm like, I'm going tomorrow. I'm freaking going. Because I was literally a half a mile away last time I was there. I was so close. But if I would have had the pendulum, I might have, been even closer. I didn't have it yet or have the idea to get one yet. But on the first, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of money and I'm gonna buy myself an atlas and a pendulum. And I was like, I'm telling myself it's an investment in missing people. So definitely an investment and definitely totally worth it. And I was talking to my friend, the one that comes up to help me, and I was like, dude, I have to have this pendulum. I was like, I've looked at all these other ones and it's just this one. I don't know, I'm not drawn to anything else. And every time I try to, yeah. So like I said, we should really go to that area, not Bakersfield. Because I asked if they were in Bakersfield and it says no every time. And plus, when I did my readings, it kept putting me in the desert. I kept trying to go to Bakersfield and it kept putting me back in the desert. I tried to look at other scenarios and it's like, no. So I got super excited about it because there's so many things. It's not just one thing, but it's multiple things that are putting me here. And the other areas I wasn't so sure about, but it's just, I can't explain it. It felt very natural to use it. My other ones, it's never felt like that. But this one, it felt super natural to use it. And I really think that my guides picked it out for me. So I'm about an hour and, for that area, maybe an hour and 40 minutes. I use dowsing rods. They pick up water too much. That's all we used when we were there. I thought so too, but nope. I mean, I still have dowsing rods that I can use, but they haven't been helpful so far. You can't use dowsing rods really on a map. So this is more pinpointing on the map. When you get in an area, it's different, but they do find water. So it kept showing me where water was. It would cross and I'm like, wait, is there water there? And we're like, yep. So it's different when you're in an area, but it can pick up water, not just what you're looking for. The good thing about pendulum is, yes, it can pick up water too, but you can use it on a map where you can't use the rods on the map. So the pendulum is good because it zones you in on an area where dowsing rods can't do that. I have both. I have rods. But I'm going to carry my pendulum on me all the time because I want it to get more attuned to me and stuff. And I even named it. I think I'm going to name it Blue. BLU. But I don't know. That kind of doesn't sound spiritual enough. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind. So maybe I will name it that. I just typed it up there. Hold on. What are you doing, you little stinker? Why didn't you listen to me earlier? You're gonna break my birthday. Also, I've been into white wolves lately, which is weird because my guide's a gray wolf, but I mean, I guess he could change if he wanted to, but I think it's because of Zook. Because my mom just bought me a purse for my birthday, and because she tried to give me another one and it's kind of broken all over and falling apart. And so she said I could pick one out. Oh, sorry. And I got a wolf one. It's a black and white wolf. Kind of reminded me of yin and yang, and there's a moon. It's pretty cool. When I get it, I'll show you guys. I'm excited about it because I've never had a wolf purse and I always wanted one. I'm super excited. I could probably show you it. It wasn't bad either, but she bought it for me for my birthday because she knew I needed one. But it's not getting here till next month. Kind of sucks. It'll be my good luck purse. Hey, what are you doing? Freaking cat. I don't know if I can show you guys. I tried to, but can you guys see it? There you go. It's kind of focusing, but can you see it? Isn't it pretty? And there's a moon in the background and they're howling at it. It's totally me though, but I looked for like 3 hours for one. He kind of looks like Zook. So, yay. Know me and wolves because I have a wolf guide. And they all remind me of Zuki. Hey! Stop! Hey! Just because dogs are barking outside does not mean you guys need to. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Sorry, dogs are barking. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since. He's my main animal guide. My wolf is, and I used to go into meditations with my husband, and he was there. I know, sorry. The dogs outside barked, and they heard them, so of course they have to bark like morons. So I apologize. Stinker. I need to get Eli's dog is 9 now, and she's bigger. I gotta take her into the vet because she might have arthritis or something going on. So sorry about that. But anyways, I think it was like I think I went into meditation with my husband and saw, but I believe a shaman was the first one that put me in contact with it. She was a friend of mine, and we'll didn't go what happened there, but yeah, that's kind of, I guess, from what I remember how it happened. I'm gonna make sure I got your email real quick. I don't see one. I wonder if maybe it just hasn't come in yet. I don't have one from you. Or it's not showing up yet, anyways. I don't know. Maybe it'll show up. Let me check my spam. No. Huh. The heck? Yeah, it's make sure you typed it in there right. That's it. That's the right one, the one I put. Hey, Cheyenne, would you quit? Yeah, I don't know. I got it as undelivered too. I don't know. I've never got one like that before. Huh. Weird. Weird. There we go. I got it. So, oh, and also it depends on what guy you're talking about. Copper. My husband was my twin flame, and he became my guides as twin flames do. So, here goes my bird again. She's like whispering. Okay, sounds good. Or if you need to, message me on Facebook. It's probably, you can get a hold of me that way too. But I don't know. I don't think I don't have much more to talk about. I was trying to think of the other stuff that happened when we were out there, but I can't remember everything that EVP was saying. It was saying a lot of stuff. And it was replying to me, and it was like talking to me, talking to us. I don't know. It's weird. I can't remember everything that happened, but it was pretty crazy. They would talk about the areas that we were at. So I have a list, but the list is so freaking long. Because I just kept it rolling, for hours. What the heck happened to this thing? It's all broken. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. Because I think I want to try to go to bed early so I can get out there early. And stop, Poppy. I want to stop. All right. That's how you want to be. You can just go down there. I want to thank you guys for your love and support and everything that you guys do for me and for hanging out with me. I know I have more to talk about, but I can't even remember what it is. I guess I just got super tired. For some reason, when I come on lives, I get really, really drained, and I don't know why. But, I get super, super tired, and I end up falling asleep, right after I get off the live. I don't know why. It's weird. But, yeah. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hopefully, we'll have good news tomorrow. And if I don't find anything tomorrow, then maybe go back Sunday with my friend. So we'll see. But I feel pretty confident about this area. I kind of want to stay there. So I thank you guys. Yep. Send me positive thoughts and prayers because we need it. Let's bring the boys home. Thank you, Rochelle. I love you guys too. I love all my supporters. I don't know where I would be without you guys. I don't know where the other 3,000 went I had, but that's okay. when I switched over my channel, I lost like 3,000 support, 3,000 people, but hopefully we'll get I like kind of my small channel, but at the same time I kind of need to get a little bigger so people listen to me more, you know. They go by that, believe it or not. But sorry, I kind of look like a mess today. I just didn't even care. I was too tired to deal with it, and I was like, I don't want to be like 2 hours late. So anyways, thanks guys, and thanks for staying with me and waiting until I got back on here. I apologize for the cat jumping on there and messing everything up. I apologize for that. Okay. So I'll update you when I know anything. Positive thoughts. I'll see you guys soon.